So this is the first time I ever met Fancy. You can see that she's been outside for about 10 years and unused. There's some definite water damage because there's holes in the roof. I don't know if you can see the wood sticking out with my dad helping me out. Some other friends trying to pull her out, but the wheels had been flat for years. It didn't work. We did manage to get those old tires off. I ordered some new ones, and a friend suggested that we pack those axles with grease since it had been sitting for so long. We wouldn't want it to lock on the road and catch fire. I was scared. I never knew that was even possible. So we brought the grease gun and greased them up really good. It didn't take that long. And once the grease was packed in there properly and the axle like kind of reassembled that part, at least you see where the tires go on. Then we put on the new tires on both sides. She was ready to roll. The next thing was to attach her to the truck of my friends. They were able to pull her 2-inch ball. You guys know about hauling things. This is my first though. We strapped her up to make sure none of the rotten parts would fly off on the road. And then she was ready to go. She rolled quite easily, actually. But the pop-up device was broken. It's been broken for a while. This was free. It was given to me, so I'm very grateful. We propped it up with 2x4s and wood to try to see what was going on inside. It was already about nightfall, dusk when we did that. You can already see on the right-hand side if you're facing it, there's a lot of rot. We could barely even prop it up, honestly. There was not really much wood to catch. But the canvas was in great shape. So the plan was the next day to try to save the canvas, removing it from the base of the camper, which is less damaged. You can see the door that's usually attached to the roof is falling down because the roof is completely rotten. Lots of rot inside because water's been coming in for years. But the canvas, once again, is a big save. So we took it off as carefully as possible, taking the screws off that attached to the base. And those are pretty easy to find, always the square-headed ones. Yeah, making sure that the wood that's propping it wasn't tearing the canvas was a real concern. So there's 3 of us that lifted off the canvas and then removed the roof with the canvas in hopes of saving the canvas, of course, and rebuilding the roof later on. There's a better view of all the water damage that was going on inside. It's not pretty. I did throw in a roach bomb, but I think that just irritated them. I don't know how many I actually killed. But you see the completely rotten roof has been removed now. This is what we found underneath. The mattresses, of course, have to be disposed of, but a lot of that metal will be reused. The styrofoam and wood have to be scraped out so that we can rebuild the roof. And there goes my dear Fancy, topless. The shame. More to come soon. She's gonna be lovely.